In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the similarities and the differences between travel bloggers and travel Instagrammers, or travel influencers, as they are typically known as. Welcome to the Online Advantage podcast, where I show you how to use digital marketing to dominate your industry. I'm your host, Laura Peters-Avalos. I'm a practicing mindset coach, full-time travel blogger, and high-level marketing consultant. I find myself discussing business strategy and mindset more often than not, but when I'm not working on developing my business, you can find me exploring Colorado's amazing hiking trails or at our family cabin in northern Minnesota. I'll be showing up in your podcast feed every week with new tricks and strategies that you can implement to leverage your business to new heights. There are a lot of differences between these two types of professions, and I'm going to dive into that right now. Now, who am I? Why should you listen to me? My name is Laura Peters-Avalos. I am the CEO of Scale Your Travel Blog. It is the #1 training program for those looking to start, grow, and monetize a travel blog. So if you're looking to make money from one, I'm the girl you want to talk to. Now, as we jump into today's topic, the reason I wanted to cover it in the first place is because this is a common misconception that a lot of people have when they are either looking into travel blogging or even trying to understand the concept behind travel blogging. And that is that we are travel Instagrammers. And that just can't be further from the truth. I actually rarely go on Instagram. I use it for fun. Personally, it's just really not my jive. So we are very different, and I'm going to explain that in a moment. But first, I wanted to highlight a similarity. This is a similarity between travel bloggers and travel Instagrammers or travel influencers. And that similarity is that we are both businesses. We are both running businesses. And if at any point you scoffed and thought, that's not a business, then you obviously don't know that the IRS taxes people who earn money. So if you're earning money from anything, that is a job. Not to mention, all jobs are just made up in the first place. So I would just take that and maybe chew on that. Now, the similarity, like I said, is that we are all businesses. We are earning money by offering something in return. Now, I think one of the biggest differences in business, from a business standpoint, from Instagrammers and bloggers, is that Instagrammers, more often than not, are focused on selling themselves as a brand rather than selling the travel that they are doing. So they become more personal brands, right? People see them for who they are as a person. They like their personalities, etc., right? There is a goal to grow trust with the people who are following you on Instagram, so they will listen to you when you're promoting different products and services and when you're giving them any advice, really. Now, with blogs, you'll see this too, but not as often as Instagrammers. In fact, bloggers do not even need to use their names or their faces on their website. Now, I will say that we did use our name for our blog, which is Mike and Laura Travel. However, I don't recommend doing that. So if you're just starting out, don't name your blog after you. And the reason being is because if I've learned anything in business, it's to take yourself out of the equation as much as possible. So if you ever want to sell your business in the future, yes, you can sell websites. Yes, you can sell Instagrams. Yes, you can do those things. But it's easier to sell if the brand isn't you. Okay, so that's a big difference between Instagrammers and bloggers, but also a similarity. We're both businesses. Now, another big difference between Instagrammers and bloggers is that bloggers, our business is our website. This is where we grow our audience. This is where we attract readers. And this is where we sell or promote products and services, whether they're our own or other people. Now, Instagrammers may have websites as well. They might call them blogs, but where they're making their money, where they're actually generating income to sustain their business isn't from the website, it's from their Instagram profile. So that's a big difference as well. For example, if you took away our Instagram account like tomorrow, our blog would still be running. We would still get 100,000 people on our website each month, even though I don't have an Instagram, right? I do, but again, this is metaphorical. Now, if you are an Instagrammer and you have a blog, but they take the Instagram away, your business will be down the crapper. Let's just say it like it is. So with an Instagram, you need the platform. You can't sustain yourself from just a website. So that's another key difference, is where you are doing business. Bloggers do business on their websites. Instagrammers do business primarily on their Instagram profile. Now, another main difference between travel bloggers and travel Instagrammers is the way that we market. Yes, all bloggers and all Instagrammers are marketing in some way or another, whether you like to believe it or not. Now, Instagrammers, they continuously have to generate content because they are marketing through Instagram. Now, I like to call this the social media hamster wheel of content because, unfortunately, you need to please the Instagram gods or the TikTok gods. And in order to do that, you need to be active on the platform. You need to be posting reels and stories and whatever else they are giving us and have sprung on us over the past couple of years. I actually don't even know. There's probably a new feature on Instagram because they change so often. And unfortunately for Instagrammers, it's really a guessing game whether the Instagram algorithm will work for your content or not. You don't really know what's going to perform well and what won't. Because I know, and if you're an Instagrammer, you've probably created content as well that you thought, damn, this is really good. This is going to go viral. And then it gets like 400 impressions and 20 clicks, right? But what if there was a way to really know how your content will perform? That's why we ditched Instagram and social media completely, because Google's algorithm is much easier to navigate and it requires like half the work in the long run. Instead of trying to drive people on Instagram to our platform, we primarily use SEO, which stands for Search Engine Optimization. This means that we use the rules that Google has created to write blog posts that we know will rank in the top 10 of Google search results. So that's a major difference, is the way we market. Instagram requires constant attention and using their platform specifically. Google is a long game and it requires about half the work in the long run. All right, and the final difference between travel bloggers and travel influencers or travel Instagrammers is how we make money. There are a few overlaps, I will say. Bloggers and Instagrammers have some similarities when it comes to earning money. So for example, bloggers, we usually make our money through advertisements on our website, just like YouTubers make money from ads that show before their videos. We make money from ads on our website, and affiliate marketing, which essentially just means that we recommend other people's products and services, and we receive commission from any purchase made at no extra cost to the buyer. Now, for Instagrammers, they typically are making money through sponsorships. So that means that they are reaching out to companies or having companies reach out to them and saying, hey, we will pay you X amount if you can provide this content for us and promote us in this way. Now, while bloggers also make money from sponsorships, I believe Instagrammers rely more heavily on this source of income. And again, basically, a company gives you money to promote their product or service. Now, I also know that some Instagrammers will utilize affiliate marketing to make money from their profiles, which is really good. If you're an Instagrammer and you're not using affiliate marketing, you need to be. It's one of the best ways to make money, but many don't take advantage of it. Many people think that it feels scammy or scummy, and I'll tell you right now, I only recommend products and services that I know, love, and utilize myself. So if I would recommend it to a friend, I'm going to recommend it to my audience. Okay. And the same goes for you. Don't recommend products and services that aren't right for your audience. If your audience is all about hiking, there's no reason that you need to be recommending a special kind of face wash. It doesn't match. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So make it make sense. That's the first thing. Now, if you are an Instagrammer, and you're looking for an easier way to make money that can promise more long-term success rather than short-term gains, I highly recommend looking into blogging. It's a heck of a lot easier, and there are many more ways to earn a lot of money from it than Instagram. Now, if you're really not convinced that you ever want to move over to blogging and give up the Instagram thing, I urge you to start an email list. And I urge you to do this like yesterday. You should have an email list. If something ever happens to the Instagram platform, your business, your entire livelihood could go down the tube in seconds. So you want to capture the people who are already following you on Instagram and bring them over to your own platform, which is your email list, so you can reach them anytime you want. Think about it. Think about when you post on Instagram and how many people see your post. Sometimes it's a heck of a lot more than the number of people that are following you. Usually it's a lot less. And every time there is a large amount of people looking at your post, it makes you feel really good, doesn't it? But you're kind of crossing your fingers hoping that that's actually going to happen. With an email list, you know your open rates, you know your click-through rates, you know your conversion rates. And knowing this information can only help your business, which is the business of you, probably, right? If you are the brand behind your business, this is going to help you gain a stronger following that no one can take away from you. And I also want to point out that even if you aren't a brand focused on yourself, maybe you are a travel brand and you're focused more on travel than your own, than just broadcasting yourself as the brand, you still need an email list. I don't care if you're a small business. I don't care if you're a blogger, an Instagrammer, a YouTuber. You need an email list, and you should have started one a long time ago. And I'm only saying that because that was me too. It took me a very long time to start an email list. I wish I would have started a long time before that. So take my advice, start an email list, get yourself rolling into a more sustainable future. If you enjoyed our content, be sure to watch our free training video, The 3 Secrets to Exponentially Grow Your Travel Blog. Make sure to like, subscribe to this video, and I will see you in the next one. See you later.